Hey, what is up, you guys? My name is Eximious, and I'm bringing you a updated, wow, really updated gaming setup video. A lot of my friends always wonder what I have going on here, because I always talk about my gaming setup at home when I'm at school, and when I was in London, a lot of people ask. So I thought I'd make a short video. I haven't done one of these since my 30 subscriber special back in, I believe, March of 2012 on Horrific Ninja was the last time I did any sort of setup video, and a lot has changed. So first we're going to start. This is my computer background, and you'll see that, we'll start with the fun stuff quick. We'll see that right now we're looking at this desktop background, but if I do this, we will switch to nothing because there's nothing on that input. We'll switch to input 4 because input 2 wasn't working. So we're going to switch to input 4. Yeah? Is that working? Oh, input 4. Alright, we got something. You can see it appears there first before it appears actually on the screen. And then we'll go back to input 3, which I'm going to switch those around. And you'll see that we're on the PS4. Now, I have just recently bought myself a 4K switch, which is right there. Bam. Oh, 60 FPS on this phone looks good. That is a 4K switch. It has 5 inputs, 1 output. That goes to my Elgato, regular game capture, HD. Regular one, I don't have the 60 because I don't see any use for it right now. And I used to have this screen on DVI and this one on HDMI, but I bought the switch, got a couple extra cables. Now that one's on DVI. And that one is on HDMI, so it is much, instead of having to switch through inputs, I can just click a button and it'll switch to that. Now we're actually going to go ahead and turn that off because I'm not playing that right now. So these two monitors, this is a Hans G. It's a 1600 by, it's a 900p monitor. I used to have another 1080p monitor, but it has since gone missing. And this is an Asus, it's a 1080p monitor. Eventually I'm thinking of switching up to 4K, but that's in the future. This is a Logitech webcam. I don't know the exact specifications. I'm going to try and find all the exact specifications and put them down in the description. It's 1080p, 60 FPS. This is water in a summertime glass because it is summertime. That's a controller. It's an Elite controller. Got that on discount. Battlefield 1 controller and then 2 PS4 controllers. That one came with it. That one I bought later on. For sound, when I'm not recording or anything, these are just Logitech speakers. I don't know the exact number, like I said, but it comes with a 6-inch sub. Don't mind all the mess. I'm still unpacking for my trip. This is where I just keep my stuff. These are these cool little shot glasses that Ryan Harry Potrose got me. They're the Call of Duty Perks. I haven't used them yet, but I'm very excited to, now that I'm 20 fun. This is a Blue Yeti microphone, studio microphone. It's on a Blue Yeti shock mount on a regular old microphone stand. If I have anything on here, because my computer is now on my desk, there's a lot of vibration here, but the shock mount absorbs it. It's kind of flimsy. It doesn't really hold it well, so I generally have my mic like this, and if I need to, I can just go ahead, push it in my face, and I'd be like, yeah, hi, welcome. I'm making a video. Standard Dell keyboard, Logitech G500S mouse. I'm looking at upgrading my keyboard not too far from now. Now that's an HP Omen. That is my laptop. That is what I use to record sometimes when I come back home during the year, or, you know, stuff like that. Back there, that's a Logitech MyBook. It's in the back there. 4 terabyte. Oh no, it's not Logitech. It's Western Digital. Sorry, that's just the Bluetooth adapter down there. It's a Western Digital MyBook. I can actually, if you want, I can show you the original packaging. Bam! That's Scooby-Doo. That's it right there. 4 terabytes, external hard drive. I'm going to put my tube map up right there. And that's my TV mount over there. And those are my beads. I don't know what they're from. Black belt over there. It's 4 terabytes. And I use it for this sucker right here, which is my Xbox One S, Battlefield 1 Edition, PS4, regular one. And that's just a charging dock for the Xbox One controllers. And then I just charge my PS4 controllers. I actually haven't had my PS4 in this setup. I've never recorded off of it, but that's going to start happening. You'll notice my computer's open. We'll get to that later. And that's just charging cable. Whatever. Just some random stuff. All right, we're going to get into my computer. So this is the SSD that I have in my computer, but this is not the SSD that I have in my computer. It's the same one, but this one died somehow. Samsung 850 Evo, 250 gigabytes. I think speeds of up to 3 gigabytes a second. Read and write times, which is phenomenal. Most boards can only handle up to 6, and most hard drives can't even get to that. So this is the computer. It's all pretty much brand new, save for that hard drive, I believe. I believe that is the original hard drive on the top there. If we focus in, that's the original hard drive. It's just a 2 terabyte Western Digital that came with my OEM. And that's a 2 gigabyte Seagate, which is my current hard drive. And then that's the Samsung 850. You'll see I haven't done my cable management just yet. I'll get to that. GTX 1070 EVGA. It's the super clock one, I believe. That's a lot of fun. Then I have a Corsair 750M power supply. You always want to go with the modular power supply whenever you can. The motherboard is a MSI Z97. MSI. Go down here. MSI Z97 Gaming 5. Full ATX. That's just Corsair Vengeance. 8 gigabytes of RAM each for a total of 16. And that fan in the back there is stock. And I noticed it keeps... got autofocus. And that, what you see here, that is the stock fan. But I will be changing that out very shortly because when I was streaming, that number underneath, if you can see it right there, that is my CPU temperature, was up to 80, and that's way too hot. And then I have a DVD drive that's not even plugged in. I don't know why I still have it. I should probably just get rid of it. It's just taking up space. Network card, which sucks, so I'm on the Ethernet right now. And that's about it. Yeah, so this is, if I zoom way back without knocking shit over, because I still have my suitcase in my room, that's what you get. It's pretty much, that's it. There's a window where the light of God likes to come in right around this time. It's almost 4 o'clock. That's when really get nailed, although it's summer, so it's going to be more like 6 o'clock. It's when the sun likes to come in, so this is a pain in the ass, but this is actually a brand new setup. Now, I used to, like I said, I've had that for about a summer. I bought that last summer. Those speakers are actually brand new as of last fall. Text message. That is a remote that I don't use because I don't have cable up in here right now because not enough room. Yeah, and then basically the next thing to go is, well, that's a great keyboard, but that monitor I want gone. This is a water. Water's great. You should drink water whenever you can. But I want that monitor gone. I want to get a new one, but I can't afford it right now because I just spent 6 months in Europe, and Europe's pretty expensive. But if you have the chance to go, go. I think that's about it. These are my disc games. You'll see I have 2 Xbox 360 games, Black Ops and Black Ops 2, and then GTA 5, Dishonored. Blah, 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 blah. And everything else is digital download. You'll see Infinite Warfare. I do have Infinite Warfare. I don't think I've posted. It's just my Modern Warfare Remastered. And then I want to play Advanced Warfare, but I can't find any servers. I want to play with the classic weapons because Sledgehammer's making World War II Call of Duty, which I will be streaming the beta if it doesn't come out in October, like Infinite Warfare did. But that will be on PS4. So if you do have PS4, I don't know my username actually. I think it's still under Horrific Ninja. I gotta change that, but I love water, especially in the heat. Yeah, that's about it. I would blast some music, but we're not currently connected. No, there goes my watch charger because this is the 21st century and I have a watch that needs to be charged. Okay, yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, I'm gonna try and do a complete parts list in the description. And then if you guys, yeah, whatever, have any questions, just go ahead. Feel free to ask comments or tweet at me. Link to Twitter. There's my Twitter handle. There's my Twitch handle right there again. And I'm running out of time. Oh dear. I can only record so much time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I guess I had autofocus off the entire time. Great. Cool. All right. See you guys later. Peace.